You're about to get married.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to give you some advice. I've been married over a quarter of a century.
Congratulations.
Hey, nothing short of an honor meeting you.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Mark.
So I'm what you would call a fan, but my mother was your biggest fan. So it's nothing
nice.
short of an honor being here. I feel like I'm paying her tribute by being here with you.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on everything.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so I read your book, and so I know some of the trials of tribulations of
Which book did you read?
Well, which one do you think? When most people
Shaken.
Say, yes.
Okay.
And in that, you talk about some of the tribulations along the way,
yeah.
Some of which might roll into making a movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there definitely was some parallels and some things that I went through that kind of tied to Run the Race. And I think, you know, one of the reasons why this movie was so impactful to me when we read the script, when my brother read the script, when my family read the script, and we were all crying. So we were like, man, the story's pretty good. And one of the reasons is because it's real life. And a lot of the inspirational movies we see now, it's like everything ends and it's perfect, and life doesn't always end that way.
Right.
And so we wanted to encourage young people that even in the midst of the trials and the obstacles and the adversity, of how we can have faith, hope, and love, how we can get through it, how we can know that we're loved and continue to run our race.
If you want to make a movie, once you read a script and it's two brothers side by side standing up and finding their faith, I'm guessing you're going, yeah, I know this. I can do this. We got this.
Well, it was just, there's so many things that hit home for us, is the relationship aspect and the family and the brothers and the dreams of trying to make it. And so much of that was impactful for us, and we thought, wow. And then we shared it with so many people and they loved it, and we're like, I really think this is something that, you know, the young people around the country could be hopefully encouraged by.
The snapshot of what it would be to be a young athlete on the road is not necessarily one that I think the average person would say, yeah, that's probably going to be a person of faith. However, you shook that up and showed them that there is that way to do it. Could the same be said for making films? Like the snapshot of what it means to be a film producer is not exactly a man of faith.
Well, I think for me, there was no goal of trying to be a film producer. The goal was to be able to tell a story. And I didn't necessarily even want to get into the movie industry. I wanted to encourage people.
Right.
But if we can use this avenue as a way to do that, then why not? And if you can find all the right people that are great at what they do, because I don't know everything of what I'm doing in this industry.
Right.
I just want to tell a story, and so I just tried to bring people together, and I love doing that. It's something I'm really passionate about, is just bringing people together so we can be on the same team, and kind of, if you're with us on the same goal of encouraging people, let's figure out a way to do that.
What's the biggest surprise of being a movie producer? What you thought it was going to be as opposed to the reality?
Ooh, it's a lot of moving parts.
All right.
Yes, a lot of moving parts. It's not just making the movie or telling the story. It's everything that goes into it. But I'm so grateful we had so much help and so many people that have been there before, and that really made it possible. But there's just so many fun things that I just so enjoyed. And if you've seen it at the end, and you know, he runs out of the tunnel in the swamp, like, you know, it's cool making that. And Florida State game, and so many cool things that were just fun to be a part of.
Well, you knocked it out of the park, no pun intended. You're about to get married.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to give you some advice. I've been married over a quarter of a century.
Congratulations.
You're going to have disagreements if you're human. But before you hit the bed, before you lay that head down to sleep, make sure you tell your wife that it was all your fault and that you were completely wrong.
I think that's really good advice. Perfect.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it, Mark. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything you do.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe, turn on your notifications, and click here to get more videos like this.